mostly because I won.
And I helped you to win, good sir.
You did. Boy, was Ryan peeved.
Oh, I would say indignant even.
I think he was. Oh, why hello there.
Hello.
And aloha to all.
And welcome to our delightful little corner of the internet. I am Daniel Aloysius Jenkins III, and I'm joined here with my friend Larry. We are excited today to bring to you, delighted even, not just excited, delighted to bring to you not one but two reactions to top 10 videos by Tantrum House.
Indeed. I was told that they would be amusing.
Yes, in fact, Larry, why don't you tell them what your reaction was when I told you that we could do this together?
You don't say?
Oh, I do say, I do. He undersells himself, folks. Yes, his response was, I would be tickled pink to sit down and watch these artistic works about board games with you, Daniel. Tickled pink. So I say, we see if we can in fact tickle Larry till he is pink.
Give it your best try.
Oh, I will.
What in the world was that?
Oh my goodness. What was that accent?
I have no idea.
Where are those guys from? Was that English? Was it Australian?
Yeah, it was somewhere that is banned from coming to the US, clearly.
Bozos, for sure.
Yeah.
We are here to give you a real, genuine reaction to the top 10 board games of 2020 for the guys and girls of Tantrum House.
No fakery here.
No, we have not seen these videos. We have purposely stayed away from things, not seeing what they're going to talk about or what they're going to do. We have seen some little comments here and there. We've gotten some inside information periodically from the team just by nature of sitting around the table. But we don't know anything that's about to come at us, so we're looking forward to checking this out.
Yeah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to hit the girls video first, and then we'll hit the guys second. So,
all right.
Come on, ladies.
Hello, and
bring
welcome
it
to
on.
Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Katie.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Chantal, and today we're going to be doing our top 10 2020 games, Girls Edition.
Right.
Look at those beautiful ladies.
I mean, you know this has got to be the best one right off the bat, right?
We'll see. There's been much discussion.
Could have saved like 2 minutes by not watching this.
Could have.
So we made a few rules for our lists. Melissa and I put out a
Rules?
top 10
What do you have rules?
Kickstarters every year. So we did not include the games that won last year's top 10 list that were coming out this year because we have already covered those games on our top 10 list.
Yeah, you can see them on those lists. We gush about them.
Yes, we did. And I think Katie and Chantel may have included.
We're not held by those rules, so we're doing whatever we want.
We went rogue.
Yeah, I personally didn't put any expansions
Dangerous.
on my list and kept it to like original games.
So, we do have a couple honorable mentions. Like you.
What?
We're already starting with honorable mentions?
We have to make this as long as possible. I mean, we're already at an hour. An hour of top 10. Can you imagine a video going over an hour? A top 10 video over an hour?
True. Well, it would have been well under an hour.
I mean, I guess it's an
we
hour.
did not have honorable mentions.
That's true. That's true.
Calico would have probably been maybe number 1 or 2, but I already covered that one. Welcome to New Las
Playing with
Vegas,
cats and
Honey
quilts.
Buzz, Moonrakers, Trekking the World, and I believe 7 Bridges is starting to fulfill as well.
Was that
all
5?
games that
Honorable
would have
mentions?
been on my top
At least it
but
was
I've
quick.
already covered them on another list.
True.
So I'm gonna slip my honorable mentions in with our numbers because I actually slotted them where I thought I would have.
Wow.
Really?
Fancy honorable mentions.
So you'll just have to to wait and see what my honorable mentions are.
Well, but with that, we're ready to start with number 10.
The suspense. I can feel it.
In the floor?
My number 10 is the Isle of Cats.
Isle of Cats.
I love cats, and I really like puzzle
Oh, I played
type
this game.
games, and I love laying tiles down. I had a great time playing this game. It's a lot of fun. It also has this handy cat setup area, and it really makes me wish I had a cat.
Those cats kind of
We're
look
both
scary.
allergic, though.
Yeah. A lot of them.
I know, it's
kind
so
of creepy.
sad.
I feel
Isle
like
of
that should be a
Cats, number
happy,
10 for
fluffy
me.
game.
I love that one.
But-
It might show up a little later on my list.
Ooh, where's that honorable mention?
Which
What do you wanna say?
actually probably is an honorable mention later.
6? I'm gonna guess 6.
Six.
Alright, my number 10 is Stellar. This is a 2-player game, and you have this telescope, and you are putting
Pretty.
celestial bodies onto it. There's like moons and comets and
Haven't played
other
this one,
things,
but it
and-
looks
Comments?
interesting.
a thinky
Comments?
game.
There's
I
a comment.
usually
Says there are
don't play a whole
comments
lot
on
of
it.
2-player games, but I
Are
really
there?
enjoyed
Yeah.
this. It has some beautiful art and
Or comments.
facts about the different
probably what you meant.
bodies that you would
Sounded
see
like
in the
comments.
sky. So really enjoyed.
Let us
Stellar.
know. Was it comments or
My number
comments?
10 is Tang Garden. Now, I do have to say, I have only played the prototype of this this last year. This came in, and I
that's
think
cool
Kevin
looking
Willis
cards.
got this one to the table with the full original or full game. This is a tile laying game, and then you have some characters with. Some
feel like this should have been
line of sight
higher.
going on. So
Like,
very
that just looks
beautiful
gorgeous.
components. I loved it.
It does look pretty.
Makes me question Sarah's judgment there.
Do you remember drinking Tang orange juice?
Yes.
Maybe this is where they got it from.
That's what it's all about.
Turning.
Mixing orange powder in your garden.
It's possible.
Yeah. It should be.
I need to play this game now.
Yeah. We'll find out.
I really enjoyed this game.
Whoa.
Went
Fancy
Yeah.
graphics.
and grab a card that tells you what it is that you have to go ahead and draw. So
Is this
for
part
example,
of
let's say a tree.
Their
And
studio?
You're connecting these dots in the galaxy
No.
to
What?
draw this tree and have everyone else guess.
That
what
doesn't
it is
look
that
like
you're
Chantel
trying
at
to
all.
draw. I really like games like that where you're trying
That's-
to draw and someone else has to figure
Oh,
something
this must be the
out.
maestro's work.
I like those kind of party group. It
Mr.
kind of
Meadows.
brings me back to college and youth days.
So how does Jonah feel about this?
Oh, Jonah is drawing. Drawing and humming. If he has to hum a song as well, it's the worst. But yeah, no, drawing is not Jonah's forte. Let's say that.
Isn't this more connect the dots though?
Other people.
Kind of looks
He's my
like it, yeah.
cheerleader, though. He's really great at that.
But can Jonah do that?
Ooh. Can Jonah connect the dots?
That's tough. It's asking a lot.
Don't have
He is the newest member.
because we had to
Mash up. For me, there's 4 different pinball games,
Pinball board
themes,
game.
and
Interesting.
mechanisms in there, and I've just really enjoyed this. It plays well solo. It plays fine multiplayer as well. And
How many roll and write type games are going to be on this list?
Oh. At least
I feel like it was
At
5
least-
minutes ago that roll and writes just like blew up.
it's true. And Melissa's played all of them.
That's true, yeah. But that also feels like that's so 2019, 2020. Not
You're probably
2020,
right.
Obviously, because we just finished 2020. But 2019.
Yeah. They got real popular and clearly they're still rolling
This one looks
on.
cool, though. I mean, he's like manipulating a metal ball.
He is.
something about sliding the little,
It's a
like,
dragon.
it looks like a pinball around on your board as you're filling in the different spots that
I'm gonna go with
enjoy.
4.
Super skilled.
4.
4 roll and writes. I don't know what they are,
So my
but they're
number
going to be
9
4.
is
Well, that's 1.
Crew. This was nominated for
The Crew.
Spiel Yards this year.
So, potential game of the year is Sarah's number 9.
It is the winner. It is the winner. Yeah. I like trick-taking games. I like that they came up with
Have you played
a
this
way
one?
to,
I actually haven't.
It's a solid game.
more
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
difficult ways
That's what I
of
hear.
figuring out that trick-taking
Although,
puzzle with
I mean,
other players.
Sarah doesn't think it's all that
There's
great, I guess.
extra expansion rules. You can go online
Touche.
and do more missions. I do think you have to have the right group to play this. People who
True.
know how to play trick.
Good point, Sarah. Good
There you
point.
go.
It's rough.
Yes,
So
true.
having great other trick-taking players makes this game.
I'm playing a game of this on BGA, Board Game Arena.
Uh-huh.
That's super tough when you can't see anybody's body language or anything. You're just like clicking a button and hoping somebody's like getting it through the interwebs.
I am there.
Hey, look, there's another roll right, number 2.
That you had like
You called it.
goals that you had to meet during the game that gave you extra points. I had several kitchens somehow in my house. I don't know why, but
Jonah,
I ended
that's
up
a
with, like,
hint.
3
Several kitchens.
randomly, but a really
Get on
small
that.
living room.
Right.
So
Next house.
I know somebody who can hook you up with a good house.
And several kitchens.
Exactly. So floor plan definitely made it onto my top
Floor
10.
plan.
Number 8.
All right.
So my number 8 is Ohanami.
Ooh, I like this game.
Said it right?
Ohanami?
This is a fun little card game. It
We debated that.
feels
I remember
very
that.
relaxing.
Ohanami.
It has beautiful card art. You are
Great is also Ohanami. Like Katie said, very
Hashtag
relaxing
twinning.
game, one that you can sit.
It's the first double up, no?
Yeah.
Over and over and
yes,
over again,
for
which
sure.
is what I've done. I like that it is a mashup of the game and any.
Pretty sure I'm undefeated in this game. That's probably why I like it.
It's a relaxing game with passing cards.
Plus you think you can
And
say
it's
it
a little
right.
More cutthroat and
Well, I am Japanese.
People play that way.
So
And those people
You have a point. Okay.
I have
You
more
win.
natural pronunciation.
There's a little bit of math involved if you're really playing cutthroat.
Yeah.
These colored cards score this many throughout the game.
I don't do that though.
It depends on who I'm playing with. I can go both ways. And I think this is one of those comfort games. We have a video about our favorite comfort games. This is one of those games for me that I will sit and enjoy 24 hours.
Yep, for sure.
Mine is
Ooh,
Mariposas. So
Mariposas.
I really liked this game. I really
She
liked
said
the
it
artwork
with
that was in
I
it.
know.
Spanish
I can't do that.
Come on.
Mariposas.
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 Roll the R a little bit more, please.
Mariposas.
But
Close.
Close.
Because I've heard like people get stressed out, so you have to get your butterflies up to like certain
Or-
cities and try to make other butterflies and lay eggs and stuff like that. And then if you don't
This is
get your
8?
butterflies all the
Number
way
8?
back down,
Yeah.
they die. And
Number 8.
stuff.
I thought this one would be higher.
Yeah.
People get really stressed out with trying to get their butterflies back down the track
Apparently it
again.
stressed her out too much that it's fell to number
Don't
8.
get stressed out by stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a really cool game to go ahead and play. It's not as
If she had more kitchens,
but it's
Less
it
stress.
does have some
make a mess in one, go play in another
That was
room.
my number 8.
I don't know, more kitchens was number 9. So.
Whoa.
Hey! An ad! Hello, YouTube
Skip that
TV.
one.
Number 7. So my number 7 is Monstrosity.
Oh no, this game is
Why?
horrible.
Why, Katie? Why is this on your list?
Oh my goodness. Please.
Being a
I played it once. Never again.
that are looking
Maybe it's who you're playing with? Maybe?
Yeah, it is.
And I
Because
played
I
with her,
played
so-
terribly.
have to try to draw it. So what it is there's one person looking at a card of something bizarre. For
This should
20
be honorable
seconds,
mention,
and then
maybe.
they have to try to describe it to everybody else without looking at the card and get them to draw something fairly accurate in only 2 minutes. It's harder than it sounds, and there are a lot.
That's
of
true.
vibes that go
I'll give her
along
that.
with Very
It's harder than it
funny.
sounds.
There are some.
I don't know, it has
hilarious
draw,
things,
so I think it's very hard.
Children is a lot of fun. because
How long
they
can we
don't
talk about
always
this game?
know, like really normal things, like
Well,
You draw
let's
things.
see.
described a robot that was wearing a sweater.
It's in depth
part
drawing.
Later, it's actually a grill on the front of the robot. So everybody drew a robot wearing a sweater. So anyway, so there's just it's really a lot of fun. It works with any
No.
age group, and it's just it's
False.
fun
My
to
6-year-old tried to play that.
and-
Did not happen.
Was it a monstrosity?
It was something. It was something.
Yeah, it's interesting. Sometimes they're all very similar, and then there's like that one person who took a completely different take of like,
you're like,
what were you listening to?
Yeah, like what were you drawing there?
That's me. I was listening to it, but it didn't pan out how I listened to it.
Usually one in every group.
Clearly.
It's not always Jonah.
I feel you, Jonah. I feel you.
My number 7 is Athenaeum or Athenaeum or
Athenaeum.
Athenaeum.
Yeah, I
however
think
you
there was
wanna
too
say
many
it.
N's in there.
Athenaeum.
It takes
Athenaeum.
place in a
Sounds like something from Harry Potter.
Is the life expansion to Sagrada.
Sagrada.
This definitely.
I thought she said she wasn't
more
doing
life
any
into Sagrada
expansions.
for me, even
Oh,
though
Melissa
I
said
play
that.
it forever
Yeah,
and
she
never
did.
get bored of the base game. This.
What do you think about expansions in a list like this?
It has the
Yes, no?
orange dice that
They
Like-
definitely
have
expand the
arrows on them,
list.
and you can get bonus points.
Is this like filler then?
Arrows have certain.
'Cause, you have to go buy the game now. You have to buy the core
game.
game to buy this
Ah.
game.
There
True.
are gold cards that explain
That didn't come out this year.
So it
That's
also
right.
has Apprentice cards, which
Questionable.
are similar
Hmm.
to
Could be disputed.
the tools in the game, except for everybody can get some of these. So just another way to gain more bonus powers while you're playing the game. So definitely enjoyed the life expansion.
Actually, I haven't played the original Sagrada yet.
Mine is.
I think I played it once.
I don't quite have the box.
Hmm.
Ethereum
Who left
Who
out
are
the
these people?
box?
That one was great to play. It's cooperative play where
This would be wrong.
one person is the ghost,
True.
and I'm trying to get you to figure out what happened. It's like a murder scene, kind of. You know, like somebody got
Oh,
killed. and
yeah,
I need you
this
to figure
game.
out like what the weapon was, where it was, who it was. But it's kind of like Codenames pictures, because you have all these weird pictures that are laid out, and the ghost
Definitely.
person has to give
Doctor
you
Strange.
for you to pick what picture to put like your token on.
When is that
And
coming out?
The one time that we played, we
From the multiverse?
we were like, wow,
Oh, is that when
how
it's coming
we
out?
is that?
They're not
I
making
don't
a movie?
know
I
how
thought they were
we
making a
got- we
movie.
got it. And
Yeah,
you have
Doctor
it's
Strange
like
in the
4 or
multiverse or
5
whatever.
rounds, right,
Oh.
of
Something like
it.
that.
Yeah.
So I like
don't know when it's coming out.
It. It was
Later.
really fun. I'm not really into
heard it here
cooperative
first.
games, but
Okay, number 6.
So number 6 for me is
I'm gonna be right.
Fallout Shelter.
Ooh, Fallout Shelter.
This is obviously the board game, but
I used to play the
this is
app.
Something
Yeah, me too.
fun
Isn't too bad.
That, Brian and I got to
Interesting.
look at on one of our Saturday morning board game shows, and it's just a lot of fun. Now, admittedly, when I first played this, I had not played or
Vault
seen the video
entrance.
game, and I still thought it was really fun. After watching Ryan play the video game for hours and hours, I have a better idea of how these mechanics interact with the video game. But this one is just a lot of fun. You're building your own Fallout shelter.
Think we need
You're
to start a
fighting
timer.
Monsters. You're rolling
timer?
dice. You're
Oh,
collecting
yeah.
cards. You're
How long are we
trying
going
to
here?
build spaces that are appealing for other players, so that they'll visit your rooms. Because if they visit your rooms, it has a lot of unique sets.
Double B roll?
A lot of fun. Fallout.
Yeah, she talked long enough for a
Lots
double B roll.
My number 6 is
I was wrong. Come on.
Oh.
Isle of Cats was supposed to be number
Look at
6.
2019 or early 2020.
Is this
but
our
it's
second,
on my list. Anyway,
magical
this is a
sorcery
real-time
type game?
tile-laying game.
Oh.
Athenaeum or whatever it was.
Collecting
Athenium.
tiles,
Athenium.
almost like a deck builder.
Yeah.
You're going to use those tiles multiple times in different rounds, and you shuffle them each time.
Except it's
So
just
I thought that was
tiling.
an interesting aspect
Yep.
to it. I like the resource management that's going on based on where you place your tiles. You're going to
Those
collect
tiles
things,
can get
and then you can buy more
confusing
tiles,
real quick.
bonuses.
Real time,
We're
huh?
city now. I'm going to do my first honorable
Oh,
mention.
Oh,
here we go.
Here we go. Whoa.
Dwellings of Eldervale. Yes,
Whoa.
this is just-
Honorable mention?
I'm not that strong.
Wow.
This was one of my top.
Shouldn't this be a lot higher?
Kickstarter games from 2019, and I decided I wasn't.
Yeah, it
gonna
should be in
put
the top
on
10.
This list, but I did.
It's true.
So if it was gonna go on the list.
So is this like 6.5?
At number 6, Dwellings of Eldervale.
Or is it
Lots of
5.5?
fun, tiling, worker placement, action selection, all sorts of awesome things with cool miniatures.
How is this honorable mention? That looks beautiful.
Yes.
It was in her
Sound place
Kickstarter list,
is
apparently,
legendary.
from last year or
Alright, I'm
something.
gonna put that one back in.
Alright, my number 6 is
Larry!
L.
L.
This one I got to play the prototype, and I didn't get to play the
And it's blue for
final
Larry.
game until recently.
So why am I wearing blue?
Definitely
Oh.
on my list
You said it makes you look slimmer.
Non-existent when I played it the first time. It
looks like-
the production value.
what were they,
on this
chiclets?
is super high.
Is that what I'm thinking of? Like the candy that...
Oh,
I'm probably thinking of the wrong thing.
maybe.
What am I thinking of?
Sixlets? No, those are round.
You're basically just building a
Wait, what was this?
neighborhood.
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica, okay.
And there are goals that you have to go ahead and meet, or if you lay your cards a certain way, you can acquire more points. That way, it can be a little bit stressful. Like if I had already laid down a card,
She doesn't like stress.
She has a lot of stress playing games.
Man,
laid down, now my whole beach is just messed up.
her list is stressful. What was it like for her to create this list?
Maybe she made the top 10 stressful games of 2020.
There we go. Yeah. So it's like a video within a video. If you want to know what the top 10 stressful games are, listen to Chantel.
Right.
Relaxing, California style, you know. So
But wait, that's relaxing California style.
Oh.
Super confused right now. Number 5,
Number 5 is
another repeat.
video.
Oh, I was waiting to see how she would
This
pronounce
was
it.
7?
That it's something.
7 for
Yes.
Melissa.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's only the second repeat, no?
Made it into my number 5.
Yeah.
I have a lot of the same things.
That does look pretty good.
Cleaning out the cobwebs.
Filling up a
all
bookshelf
of the
with
things,
books?
Getting rid of spiders.
The components, the looks, everything looked
Ah,
it looked
Fun
pretty.
parts of this
Gotcha.
game.
I gotcha.
I really enjoyed that you're able to
Is it
work
just
on
me, or is
goals.
this,
That was a lot of fun.
explanation of the
I
game
enjoyed that
longer
you
than the
didn't have to
previous
work on a goal. You could choose
explanation?
a different one.
Like maybe it's growing.
Or several. I like that you could fulfill
Could be.
a lot of goals all at once. I enjoyed all the
Kevin tries to teach you a game.
covers of the books.
And then just
They had
absolutely crushes your soul.
Really funny things,
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
on the little
Yeah.
books.
Really wants you to get into the
that
game.
was fun, just reading through. I'm pretty sure I laughed through the whole game just reading the different things. Like, oh, this
No
one
pain, no
says-
gain.
you know. So it was very enjoyable. And yes, Athenium Mystic Library.
My number 5 is Beyond the Sun from
Whoa.
Rio Grande.
Still make
This
boxes
is,
that shape?
Really?
Wow.
A
Beyond the
I don't
sun.
know. It's worker
Is that the
placement.
Empire?
You have workers that you're
It's
placing on the board to
close.
take certain actions, and it has a tech tree that you're
It's another
uncovering
space game.
as you progress.
She liked
throughout
them
the game.
space
So at the
games.
beginning, there's only a few actions you can take, and then as the game goes on, you're opening up more options depending on which tech you
Tyler
research.
Lee.
So it could be that Katie
No, not
has
Tyler Lee.
tech, but if I haven't, I can't go to that spot.
He must have been a red
I
shirt.
didn't invest in that and research that.
Hey, you're
There's
wearing a red
also
shirt.
a board where you're taking
No way.
little spaceships
Disposable crewman.
along to different planets and
False.
systems and colonizing them and getting benefits. So there's a little bit of an area control aspect to the game.
There's a lot of dice in this game.
Inset
Yeah.
player boards that are holding your cubes.
Reminds
and
me
your
of
Lots of bits.
and as you
Roll for the Galaxy.
automate, you can get
Yeah.
better things.
It's
and
kinda
you
like
can
lots of
go
dice there.
From here to there and turning them into population or into ships. It looks like it has dice, but you never roll them. You're just changing them to certain
what?
sides based
There you
on
go.
what sort of resource.
What kind of dice game is that? You don't roll
I
them?
don't think it's a dice game.
It just has dice?
Just has lots of dice, but it's not a dice game.
So that is Beyond the Sun as my number 5. I do have another honorable mention though.
Oh.
Isle of Cats, which Katie already
Ah, I was
Oh.
close. Except, no, I wasn't close. Just kidding. Because I said it was number 6, and it's honorable mention.
I mean, technically it could be 5.5. That would be close.
Card draft, resource management,
Oh.
everything.
Tammany Hall, I like that. It's a solid number 5. Pizza.
I feel like
What is this?
P for pizza.
What?
P for
This
pizza.
one is actually, it's really
Oh, this is your game.
Oh,
Wait.
no,
No,
not this one.
just
not
kidding.
This
No.
one. This one was weird.
Yeah. No, you
No,
did.
I was terrible at this one.
Pizza off of these cards. You'll have one card that has 3 sides. It's cheap.
I don't know if I'd put this number 5 though. Cool party.
Maybe an honorable.
And they'll have
10.
She didn't have honorable
mentions.
mentions.
Like,
Oh.
Word
and
games are
mine
not
was,
my
like,
jam.
Tools that started with
No?
M, and
No.
I'm just thinking I have
Not
to
my
go ahead
thing.
and beat the other person.
They are clearly yours, Larry.
Think of a tool
Not
that
mine.
starts
I don't know, I
with
wasn't
letter
very good at this
before
one.
they do, so I can grab that card.
The other
And
one
I couldn't
I was
think
better
of
at.
anything, and
Don't
I
remember
need
what it was called,
The other
though.
player was just going at it, just getting these cards faster than I could. But it's super fun. It's quick, kind of quirky.
It's stressful.
It's not really this big.
This one actually
It's
is.
actually a lot
How stressful?
smaller than
Tell
this.
us how stressful, Chantal. How stressful.
It's a pizza box.
Oh, look at that.
So cute. So yeah.
It's a pizza
P
box.
for pizza.
Number 4.
All right, here we go. The top 4.
Oh, the crew. What was that on Sarah's? 10?
It was.
9?
It's like Sarah's.
I also love trick-taking
Top
games.
10.
This is something that I have played several
Why do they call them
times.
tricks?
It can be really fast. You can choose just to play a couple of
That is a
levels.
thought that has not crossed my mind
A
before,
bunch of
Larry.
different levels,
But now it
ranging
is.
in
See?
very
Tricks.
simple
Thought-provoking.
to
Tricks.
complex and difficult
I
to
don't know.
complete. She was
Is it
right.
really a
We
trick that you're
played
winning?
the right people.
Do you have to do a trick to win
A
it?
lot of fun.
Seems really
Sitting there,
straightforward.
really hard.
My number is higher than your number.
But you're like,
I win.
It's like, why is a pot of cards called a kitty?
Don't mess
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And there's a lot of times where you're taking gambles, just like any trick-taking game. You're taking a gamble, hoping that somebody has something in their hand, and it turns out they don't, and you messed it up for the whole team. And I really enjoy cooperative games. So
Is this version of the game longer than Sarah's version of the game? Did they play the same game?
I really enjoy.
Clearly not. I think Katie played a few more missions.
Twist.
My number 4, I don't have the box for, is
Oh, come on.
Ooh, this is the game that Kevin crushed me at. He's like, hey, let's play this game. I'll score 140 and you get 50.
It is a worker placement.
That's a good game though. I might bump that a little bit higher.
Really?
You've got blimps and balloons and
Put them together
dreadnoughts.
Dreadnoughts.
People drowning in the whirlpool.
These airships.
What happens if your airship falls to the ground? And burns?
Eventually, you're trying to build these buildings on the scaffolding.
The water is rising.
Water rises,
Not
people
useful
drown.
Anymore, and you have meeples that you're trying to rescue before they get drowned. And there's
It's a fun
lots
game.
of ways to get points. There's lots of
I thought you were on a
ways
mountain.
to place your ships
With
onto
a rising river
scaffolding
coming up
to
above
get
the peak.
resources.
Is this the flood?
And
Up there.
I really enjoyed it. There's a lot to think about in the game, but it's not overwhelming. So I really enjoyed Whistle Mountain.
My number 4 is Hughes and
Oh, Hughes and Clues.
this
I
is
own
Larry's
this game. McColor Master.
What color's tan?
Master of color. Clearly not peach.
easier to come up with a clue, and it's for everybody. It's not just one team. So you are not playing in teams. You're
Yeah, this
playing by
is a good
yourself
game.
And giving a clue to
It is
everyone
pretty
else.
fun.
Sarah's gaining some credibility with me.
Lots of points doing that.
Number 4, Hughes and Clues.
Probably also helps that I have an art.
I'll allow it.
Alright, mine is Sonora. This is a flick and write.
Turn the box.
Aronos.
Sideways.
Thank you. We
Got
connected.
it. Got it.
Yes or no? Is this stressful?
Yes, I really enjoyed this. It is so busy. There's a lot going on
busy.
the board. And just like I said, it's a flick and write.
Is
So
this
you're-
flick and write? Can we call this a roll and write? Like it's writing. Can this be number 3? This is
All
number
right.
3.
some activity
Of your right games.
on your own
So is this like
and it can get pretty
what's
competitive
the
as well when you're
jacks?
doing all that flicking.
Basically
I'm
jacks,
trying
right?
to score
Flick a marble at
something
jacks and
or a certain type of points on my board. So you might flick me off of mine, or I might flick you off.
Who's flicking off who?
And like I said,
What kind of game is this?
oh my goodness!
4 sections on your board.
I thought she was a wholesome person.
Kind of look like crossword, puzzle type.
3 is Calico.
That's another cat game.
Oh.
Yes.
Katie loves them kitty games.
This is one of those that we talked about on our comfort food.
Surprised she doesn't have any
Or no,
cats.
that's Tantrum Talk. And I don't see how
For all the
I can
kitty
see
games
that.
she loves.
I could see that.
Must be Ryan.
Katie the cat lady.
outside.
Katie the kitty lady.
There you go.
Katie's kitties.
Mind bender puzzle.
Quilting with her cats.
Tons
But
of-
those are comforting for me.
No, they're not.
They're not.
Anyway, there's
They're
so
not.
much going on in this tiny game that it's just for me.
What's that
it
other
feels
quilting
so-
one?
there's
Patchwork.
So
Yeah.
much packed into it. There's
Not as many kitties though.
Yeah, I know.
Although all you're doing is choosing between 2 tiles.
They can go anywhere. Like, that's the
there's so many different places they could go, and they all get different amounts of points depending on.
I feel like we're basically doing an overview.
What might go next to them on the next turn. And
Oh.
Just plug an overview in here.
And then it's not as good.
Oh, yeah. Can we get the outro for our...
Yeah.
Exact thing to make my pattern perfect.
And then you see it in your eyes, and you're like,
And then Ryan takes it. Yes. And then you're tackling somebody at 3 o'clock.
Ryan would definitely hate draft you.
so not a relaxing comfort game for Katie.
Stressful.
Right. If it's really like how you described it,
Not for Chantal.
Then it should have been in her top 10 stressful
Top 10
game.
stressful game.
We still got 3 more chances.
Kitties and quilts.
there used to be like a dragon and a dragon.
Cats could be that way.
So there are like a bunch of little quilt tile pieces that you're building a quilt and you're
Still
putting
going?
buttons on your quilt.
Still going.
Cats to sponsor parts of your
This is the quilt that never ends.
It just goes on and on, my friends.
And it's a bunch of fun, but not relaxing.
Oh man, you could keep going with that. Some people started quilting it, not knowing what it was. Or making it, maybe making it. Do you quilt? Yeah, you quilt.
The kitties started quilting it.
Alright, so what number are we on? Is this 3?
This is number
I don't know, we've been talking
We
too
forgot
long.
the time already. Yeah.
Arnak!
Ah.
This just has
Indiana
a
Jones.
Cool sounding name.
Just looks like Indiana
Fear.
Jones.
This is a worker placement deck builder exploration game, and I really
Right up Melissa's alley. Deck builder, worker placement, resource management.
Cards that you buy are gonna go on the bottom. They're more like
I haven't played it, but it looks like something that I'd put up on my list like that.
Let me guess.
Unlike
you have
Calico.
to go into the temple, get the treasure, and get out before you get trapped and die.
Just make sure you have a bag of sand to swap with the golden skull. Has to weigh the right amount too.
Playing for Dominion, where you draw your cards, play
You've
them
seen
all,
Indiana Jones,
and
haven't
then
you?
Who?
you cards, so you have to go through what you want to do.
And the giant beetle? Yes, it's my favorite one.
Is that the fifth one they're coming out with? Indiana Jones and the Giant Beetle.
Oh, and I do have an
Oh.
honorable mention. This is Search for Planet X. I love deduction games.
So Sarah just went through and she's like, these are my 5.
My 2019
Melissa's basically giving us her top 15,
realist, but it's pretend.
True.
hence an hour long.
Love deduction. Love this game.
And
Well-
some people talk.
Between the explanations and the top 15, it was a little bit.
Santa Monica.
Love the beach. Love the aesthetics of this game. I do play a little more cutthroat in this.
Cutthroat?
Reminds me a lot of
Sarah can be vicious.
your version of Castle.
Have you ever played with her?
Yeah, she'll get you.
She will.
Very specific things that needs to be missed. This is 4 points, but not.
She acts all sweet and tries to get you on her side, like, oh no, not me. And then she stabs you in the back.
Opponents are great. It's an easy rule set.
Typically, how stabbing in the back works.
You know what I mean, Larry?
Oh, yeah.
Will at least admits that he's probably going to stab you in the back. Sarah acts like she's not going to.
True. That's why Will is not nearly as effective at stabbing in the back as Sarah is. Oh, it's back. Yay!
Play,
My game is moving up.
10 people, and I mean, it is super fun with the max amount of people on it.
Is it stressful?
It's really fun to play with people. Well, I shouldn't say really fun, but just interesting to play with people who are colorblind. So my sister is
Colorblind.
sounds
That's
terrible.
cruel and
Let's play this
stressful.
really fun game, guys.
to get to see what she sees. And so when we saw this board, it was like half yellow and half blue.
Oh,
The entire board. So we were like, but just try. She's like, no guys, I can't see a
That
color.
sounds terrible.
So I couldn't, so it was, but it was kind of interesting.
No, it sounds stressful.
Your definition of a color is all from somebody else. Like, I remember we were playing one time.
Those middle
and
colors are pretty
the blue
hard.
that was being
Yeah.
given was Barney. Our definition of Barney were 3 way
Some people don't know what
Okay.
periwinkle is.
Like, some
Some people.
Or tan.
they were all at
But yeah,
purple
yeah.
range, but I mean, some of them were
Or melon.
And the blues, and I was like, what Barney
What melon?
are you watching? Like,
That's true.
Watermelon. Cantaloupe.
So
Honeydew melon, obviously.
really enjoyed it.
And is it a yellow watermelon or red watermelon? Did you even know watermelon?
Yellow
came in different
watermelon.
colors? Yeah.
Sounds
It's
gross.
a trip. You open it up and you're like, I can't eat that. It's,
I think they call those cantaloupes.
no, for real. Watermelon. Yellow watermelon.
With a green.
The internet will agree with me. They'll tell me. They'll
Do
tell
you agree?
Oh,
Oh, commercials. Oh, cat.
I thought it was more calico. Number 2.
Ooh.
Getting to the good
Last
stuff.
2.
Planet Unknown.
Unknown.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that wrapping paper?
Is this a 2020 list? Or is this a 2021 list?
Yes.
Does Katie know what she's talking about?
It's unknown.
It's unknown.
Sarah tried to tell me that this one wasn't going to count because it isn't technically fulfilling until early in 2021.
At least she claimed
It's
it.
fulfilling in 2021.
He's like, I don't care. I know it's that good.
I don't care.
So is a Kickstarter.
I got to,
It is.
that,
Part of the year it was kickstarted or the year it was fulfilled.
That opens up a lot of doors. Like a lot of different games you could throw in there.
even with the flimsy prototype copy parts of the game.
Let the debate begin.
We have building up a planet with certain
I'm all for a lazy Susan.
tiles.
Might get hungry, but
to hit certain
You got chips on one side, board game on the other, spin it around.
oh yeah. When it's not your turn, you can have some snacks.
Yeah.
next to each other.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
You have
A
to
big lazy Susan.
Really.
Segmented.
because
The game in the middle? No, it has to be on the side.
common spaces and
We might be onto something.
Yeah.
Should talk to the table toppers. Game toppers. Who sponsors us?
Game Toppers LLC.
Yeah, that guy.
Ryan told me I was saying the wrong one when we talked about it on camera last time. So there are a lot of things going on in the game.
A lot of unknowns.
How many games have been stressful for Chantal?
Really love that it
6?
is the lazy
5,
Susan
6.
style
I thought that was her whole list.
I don't know. Q's and Q's didn't sound stressful.
Until she brought in the blind girl. I mean, the color blind.
Okay, sorry. Just trying to keep track.
I feel like Katie runs into this problem a lot, where people are taking the resources or tiles she needs.
So those are, it's definitely.
So should she plan better or play different games?
Ryan and I
Shouldn't play with Ryan, probably. He's a known hate drafter.
Ooh, the crew
Oh, it's
for a
back.
third time. It was what, 10,
I think it was 9.
9 or 10, 5 or 6 from Katie, I think. 2.
2. Anybody figure out what tricks are? Let us know in the comments. Thanks.
Are we gonna see this one more time? Are we gonna see the
Chantel?
same B-roll over and over again? It is stressful. The crew is stressful, yeah. Because you can't talk, and you're waiting for somebody to play a certain card you need, and then they don't.
Kevin's a bit of a chaos player, so
Chaos player. Sounds like that's not a good
That's
strategy
so true.
for this game.
With Kevin, some of these games like this, he just randomly picks a card out of his hands and throws it on the table.
Why didn't you just
Then you have to adjust.
by doing this?
Yeah, I mean, if you're the first person playing,
Well,
you get to play
Puts him
whatever.
face down, and he's like, I'll play this card.
so really enjoyed the crew.
Chaos player.
4 players, that's my favorite. So mine is
Sonora. And she got the box right up, right side up.
Huh?
I can't talk.
You got it?
I got it. Right side up.
Your words got tilted sideways a little bit.
more control. Not always. There's a potential.
More control while
Sarah
you're
likes
flicking
control.
things.
100% random with dice. There's no doing anything to control that.
So
With this, you might have control over
if there's another roll and right, we'll count that as number 4. But if there isn't, this is number 4, and I'm right.
ways to mitigate that.
Mm,
Reflect,
Yep.
Or you can trade out words
That would be counted twice. I don't know about that. I don't know if there was any other roller
We
rights.
didn't specify. It was just how many times is it going to show up. I said 4. And I'm an apprentice, and you're not.
But I'm a sidekick.
Yes, give me a second. Watch the
I win.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I could be sidekick to the regional manager.
Alright, Sarah, move on.
That's as high as it goes.
I love how basically nothing's wasted. You're gonna be able to do something.
Pretty sure it does get wasted sometimes.
What gets wasted?
Yep.
I wasn't listening.
Your flicks.
Oh, your flicks.
Yeah. They're trying to tell people that it's never a waste when you flick someone off. No.
I don't know.
I don't think that was what it is. Flick someone off the spot. That's it.
Gotcha.
Tapestry plans.
Ooh.
Tapestry.
Isn't that a small box for Tapestry?
I really enjoyed playing just the base game Tapestry.
I'm surprised this wasn't on anybody else's list. I mean, I guess it could be number 1, but
it's just to get the point.
Expansion.
I just.
It's only the second expansion.
oh, true. Another expansion that probably shouldn't be on Game of the Year type lists. But
Yeah, because is an expansion a game?
now I have to go buy what?
Is an expansion a
Oh,
game?
gotcha. Yeah, because now I have to go buy the whole thing and this.
Yeah, because it is an expansion. So technically, it's not a game.
And ain't nobody got money for that.
She loves the stress of this game.
Oh, she won. I thought she was gonna say every time I played it, it was stressful.
No, because she won. It's not as stressful when you win.
It's true.
Your strategy, which is just get the
Yes.
prize.
Well, okay.
You think, oh,
Oh wait.
hold that thought.
Number 1,
Numero uno.
Santa Monica.
Wow.
Am I the only one who hasn't played this one?
Yes.
Apparently, Melissa.
No, I haven't played, Melissa. You and I should play. Go to the beach. Take a relaxing trip.
That's also stressful. It's actually going to the beach is stressful at
Yeah,
times.
some.
All that sand getting everywhere.
Yeah, up your shorts. It's the worst.
In your board games. Why do I want to recreate that?
The art in this is beautiful. It feels relaxing, like a stroll on the beach.
What does relaxing feel like?
I don't get the same sense of.
Just pull up a pillow. Just lay back.
Just a lot of fun things with the art, with like looking at the little shops.
I just
I
need
feel
a
like
pillow.
you're too relaxed here.
These weddings must happen a lot.
Oh, we're still talking about Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
But it's just a lot of fun to play. One of the things I really like about this game is once you play that has tourists on it, you have to
4
then
of them.
try to get a card that gives you a place.
Should have been talking 15 minutes each.
15 minutes.
I bet if we went back,
Chantel is probably 5 minutes.
and then maybe 25 minutes from Katie.
Things like that. So those they're really fun.
We need to like go back in post-production and add all this up.
Building a strip of beach.
No, Melissa went a little long too. She had 15 games, remember?
That's true. That's true.
Really fun, really interesting.
Sarah didn't go very long.
Currency is Santa.
So maybe Chantel and
Sarah's sitting there looking like, "Are you done?"
And,
Stop talking.
So the production.
Okay, now she's smiling.
It's just wonderful.
The evil
Right there.
smile.
Right there. Right there.
It's that evil smile.
Okay, it's my turn.
Simple to play, simple to.
See, she wants to jump in. She's like, it's my turn.
My number 1 is
Ooh. Tekenu.
Tekkenu.
dice crafting.
I didn't even catch how she said it.
Tekkenu. Tekkenu, I think, or something.
This has a lot of dice.
Yeah. It's one of those T games.
Yeah.
Or you can use
Melissa and Kevin love them T games.
so the pip value also matters. Color of
Pips.
the die. So you're
There's another one. Pips.
Yeah. Why are they called Pip?
called pips? Tricks. Pips.
They could be called pits.
And there's
They're
That
little
would make
pits
sense.
in the die.
Pits, yeah.
that you actually turn cards. Some of them are one-time use.
She's got to be the analysis paralysis player for sure. all these games with all these decisions, you know she's sitting there analyzing each one
Building up,
every time.
Her games seem to be the more heavy games
take advantage of those cards. and
out of all of them.
combo the actions. So, if I go
Game.
What is it? Ooh,
Uh,
Viscounts?
Shocking. Shocking.
Viscounts. I can't believe it.
You can't believe it at all. Whoever saw this coming?
I know. I'm totally shocked, Sarah, that you would pick one of these games for your number one. I mean, look, what is that, right above her head? I mean, that's proof right there. You got Paladins, you've got all the other ones.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, that's pretty good placement there.
I do want to play it though. Haven't played it yet.
Do their husbands line up? When we jump to that video, are we gonna have the same top one?
Oh, guaranteed Takena's and Kevin's. 100.
Santa Monica is
1,000.
not Ryan's. Nope, that's not happening.
Katie and Ryan, totally different.
Yep.
Jonah and Chantel, yeah, different. No way.
Well, we don't know what Chantel's is. Technically,
Stressful.
It doesn't even look
Jonah
like it's a
does
game.
not like stressful games. Oh, you're talking about just number one?
Yeah, number one.
Oh, number one.
Well, their number one's matched.
I don't know if they'll match, but
That's why I
Kevin
was
and-
saying there's no way Katie and Ryan's are gonna match.
oh yeah.
To Kevin,
I don't even think Santa Monica's gonna be in Ryan's top 10.
Everybody left on the cast games points. There are
Hmm.
books to collect.
100%. Wingspan's a solid choice.
Yeah, well, just like Tapestry, I had a good winning
Number one though.
Wingspan, and I lost my first game.
I mean,
I haven't played this one, but I heard that it made things a lot better.
Strategically was like, Chantel will
if it can make me win, I'll
and
play it.
make sure you have it.
The question is, can Jonah win this game? Because he never wins at Wingspan.
Yeah, me neither. You and me, Jonah. You and me both.
You should play together. You've got a 50-50 chance.
The eggs
Oh,
look
it's
like
true.
candy. Like,
Yeah,
Someone's got to win.
Easter sounds like
I have no idea what the game was like because we weren't listening, but it looks really cool.
It has nectar.
It has nectar, yellow eggs.
So
Good choice. It doesn't sound like it's stressful. Is that 9 out of 10?
it
for
is
Chantal?
stressful. She
When you
couldn't
lose all
spend
the
her
time.
nectar in the second
Oh,
round.
True.
Then she got real stressed.
Yeah, really, I play to
What's
win.
it? Kiwi?
So,
Is that a
there are
bird?
points. If the point of the game is to get points, I am
Yes.
I am tucking cards. Like
Aren't you from that general vicinity of the
From New
world?
Zealand? No? How dare you?
You're Hawaiian, right?
Yes?
Okay. Don't they have kiwis?
No. Kiwi is New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Falling under because there's so many cards tapped. Next Easter, that's it. We're all getting together playing.
Wait a minute. What are they talking about Easter?
Because it has little chocolate eggs, or they look like it. So we can all chew on wood while we play the game.
Can you play it with the chocolate eggs instead of the gummies?
That'd be fun. The gummies?
I don't know, whatever they are.
They're not gummy. They're wood.
Are they wood?
Yeah.
No. Not the ones I have.
You
They're
have me
like
second
little
guessing.
Squishy things. Not squishy. They're like hard plastic. They're not wood.
Okay,
My eggs
maybe
are not wooden eggs.
maybe they're hard
I don't
plastic.
know what kind of
They're not
eggs you
squishy.
got.
Which list you like the best? Which games you thought should have been on?
What was your favorite list?
Favorite list?
I wasn't taking notes.
Me neither. If I had to guess, it would probably be Sarah's.
Ooh, so we have to decide which one we enjoyed. I mean, this was an hour. It was super stressful,
And fun. It's
Fun.
very fun.
long at times,
Fun and long. She loves fun, long games.
tossed in extra games because we don't know what 10 means.
What games you like to play from the 2020 lineup this year?
Not bad,
Right.
ladies. Not bad, ladies.
Yeah, seemed pretty solid. Oh, outtakes.
Outtakes.
Well, it wasn't just my name, it was the studio we're in.
I feel like Katie makes everything so much more funny.
And that was
That's
at the
great.
beginning of the video. They were introducing themselves.
Please stop laughing.
Yep. Hold it in.
Get the Halo Project.
Oh, another one. Another Autumn mention.
Yeah.
10 less, right?
Shocking. Oh, yep, see?
Think about that is
Oh my goodness.
Is it recording? But in all reality, what the heck is
Was it recording?
a bird? It sounds like a bird.
A bird?
Katie's laugh.
Oh,
Sound like-
yeah. It's a cackle.
I can't do it.
Or bird Sienna. And both of those are very different colors. Yeah. Well, those are fun.
Coming up next,
This has 4,000 likes on it.
4,000
69,000 views. So this has got to be like the best video that Tantrum has
ever.
done. Or the best video ever. So I'm pretty
Or the
excited about
worst
this.
video.
This could be a pretty hot 32 minutes coming at us here. Let's jump in.
welcome to Change Around Studio 3.
Whoa, they're standing up. No wonder.
Today we're doing the best.
Where's the table?
It is the guy.
Best video. That's so 2019.
Did they have a new intro? Oh.
No, this is definitely 2019.
Gotcha. Or 2020. 2019?
But it feels like 2019. Parks. That's a good game.
Oh, tricks everywhere.
Thanks for joining us. If you had an opportunity,
You're welcome.
You may have already seen the gals' top 10 videos.
We did.
If you haven't seen it, just skip it because the competition is on.
Wow.
We are
Rude.
doing
Wow.
reviews on our
These
videos.
guys are ruthless.
In fact,
Right?
We're doing a secret giveaway that we didn't even tell them about.
Oh,
Shenanigans.
the cheating.
That's right.
Shenanigans.
If we get 1,000 thumbs up on this,
2,000. Let's make it 2,000.
what? 2,000.
2,000 thumbs up.
And they got 4.
The winner. I think
They only got 4 thumbs up?
4,000.
Oh my goodness.
games. We're all doing our top 10s. Top games are going to winners on this video.
All right. I know this is early. We're a minute into it.
Yeah.
How much caffeine has Will Meadows had right now?
0.
No way. That's at least a couple of Monsters
Are you
or
sure?
Red Bulls or something. Something is in his system. He's
Are you sure it was liquid?
One to each. Before we get started, of course, there are some honorable mentions. Because
What? The guys had honorable mentions? Get out of here. Come
So
on.
my honorable mentions are Small World of Warcraft from Days of Wonder.
That's a fun game.
I thought it was a great game.
It was pretty
really
good.
Should be in my top 10, but I had more than 10, so it's not. What are you gonna do? And then Planet Unknown from Adam's
Ooh,
Apple Games.
that was in
Great
Katie's.
game. It would be in my.
You should have saved it for next year.
yeah.
Since it's a 2021 game.
Yep.
I'm not.
Come on.
Good job, Brian.
I'll be
Good job.
cheating.
Stellar, one of the best two-player
Ah,
games of 2019.
come on.
Melissa's.
Your wife loved it.
This is a great one from Renegade
All right.
Games. It's an honorable mention. Could have made it. My City, a legacy tile.
Oh,
game.
your wife loved that one too.
Yeah.
Good.
Come on.
And, it's an honorable
Maybe she
mention
made her
as
put
well.
it in.
And then I sort
Oh.
of felt like I couldn't add this in my top 10. So Melissa and I designed a game. We published it through Space Cowboys. This is the Halo Project. It is a time story, sort of their next season with the Blue Series.
made that
So
Blue
check
game?
out Time Stories, the Halo Project.
What?
These guys are
But you
big
can see
time.
it's got some
Wow.
characters and things like that.
We knew them when.
It would definitely be in our top
We knew
10.
them before.
And I should say, we will pick
When?
a winner from
I
someone
knew him
who
when he managed
comments
the cleaners.
in our video because
Clarify.
if
Now
we
he's
get
doing board
2,000
games.
thumbs up.
Wow.
We'll pick 4 winners from people who comment
Halo
on
Project.
this video.
Number.
We already are commenting.
Number
All right,
10.
everybody. This is my number 10
Ooh.
game.
Inner Compass?
from AEG.
Huh.
So here's the thing.
That was
I
not
understand
on the
that
list
theme
anywhere.
means a lot to
Yeah,
a lot of
alright,
people.
number 1.
And this theme absolutely does not match the game. Gotta be honest. But I like
come
the
on.
gameplay. I like the components, and it was fun. So I'm giving it.
It
my
doesn't even make sense.
Number 10 goes to another.
Ooh, fancy.
Santa Monica,
Santa
popular.
Monica came out this year. I'm gonna have to admit that a lot of the games on my list
Look at
this year,
that. Putting the
because I
games
played
on the
so
shelves.
with Sarah,
Sounds
we're
like
gonna
an
put our
idea
sheet.
from
Thoroughly enjoyed this game.
someone
It's a
else.
fun type
Which
of
made you
builder.
like it as
He
Good
just said
idea.
he was influenced by
My
Sarah.
level of enjoyment because of her level of excitement.
Oh.
Really great aesthetics. Just
I
a
feel like they
really
should all
nice
just go to the
perfect,
beach.
like, They captured that
Beachy?
beach atmosphere.
And take Santa Monica.
Fun game. Has you
What if they
breathing
went
down your
to
town,
Santa
all sorts of
Monica?
stuff. Santa Monica.
Project Elite.
I really
That was a
like
rough
tactical
game.
Miniatures.
That
I
is
love what they
right
did
up Ryan's
with
alley.
adding that timed element to
Yep.
make it just
So it's the
really
second one that
frantic.
didn't hit any lists.
I also hate that. So
Oh,
that's
but-
why it's number 10 and not higher. But I think Project Elite.
My
Oh,
number 10
the real
is
love
Gates
hate.
of Mara from WizKids. This is
Gates
a
of
worker
Mara.
placement plus an area
Huh.
control going on. The theme's cool, the artwork's cool. The awesome thing
Gotta say, their
about
design
this
here,
game
that's
specifically
solid.
Is that it sort of has
This whole, like,
upgradable
on-the-shelf
workers,
thing.
So your workers
Right,
are
right.
getting stronger and
what
more
I was saying.
powerful.
Why didn't
Got
the ladies do
benefits as they go throughout the
Uh,
game. It's got some area control, which I appreciate
don't
as
know.
well. So WizKids, Gates of Mara, number 10. Number 9.
They didn't have a secret advisor.
It's
true.
One small step from Academy
Wow,
Games.
4
Academy
different
Games is known for their
Oh.
historical games. And this one, of course, has the space theme as
Spacey game.
USSR is battling against the USA to get to the moon first. This sort of triggers the end of the game. It is based on victory points, but getting to the moon first is definitely a good accomplishment.
Yeah,
One
moon
small
first.
step, Academy Games.
My number 9 is Apollo.
Ooh,
by Buffalo
another
Games
moon
Puzzles.
game.
Another.
This was just a really fun experience for me.
Has there been a lot of
Whoa,
space
what's
games?
Kevin doing there?
You know it.
What? I missed
I
it.
really enjoyed, like, one person's Houston and the other people are the astronauts. And
We've got a lot
they're
more
trying to
going on
accomplish
facially
different
here,
experiments
for sure.
While also
With the hair?
dealing with the things that Houston's telling them to do. And then
No,
sometimes
with the
they just
face.
lose
Oh,
communication.
the facial
There's
hair.
So many
Yeah.
things that Houston
No.
can tell them.
That
I thought
too.
it was a really cool
I would hope
part
so.
of the game. Apollo.
I'm looking at Oceans from North Star Games as my number 9
Look at all
on the
this
list.
color.
This game
I
is
know.
the very
Is
first
it
time
just
I
me,
played
or is
it.
there a lot of
There's weird
space
things
games
going
this
on where
year?
you've got this pool that you're putting these little cardboard.
That's true.
You're pulling out of. It's an interesting
But
mechanic
that's
as you're
not a
pulling out of
space
one
game.
And they get slotted into another when they all
Unless,
still back on the
unless
moons.
the ocean was in space.
Replaying the game though, man, the cards in this game
Hey,
work
it's
really
what's his
incredible
face?
ways together. So
Nemo.
you might be
Nemo.
playing a strategy where you're
Nemo.
super mean to the people on the left and right of
Just
you.
keep swimming.
A huge deck of cards, tons of original artwork in it.
By the size of that box, the deck of cards must be
It's gonna be a lot of cards.
huge.
My number 9 game is going to be Ganesha by
Ooh,
Crow Games.
Ganesha.
So here's
Ganesha,
the thing. I like
Ganesha,
games that
Ganesha.
have end-game bonuses. I like games where you can...
Because end-game bonuses make you win, Jonah.
Machine or engine working.
That's
Get
how you
this
won
server,
Tammany Hall.
Get the bonus and so
Come
you
back.
fix that
Yep.
category.
Come back.
It also looks kind of cool. And
Tell people
let me-
lies
so,
about what
number
you're
9.
gonna do.
No,
It was an interesting
You
game.
know,
I
Well,
thought
was,
okay.
yeah.
on my list goes
Oh, Will.
Calico.
earlier with
Oh, Will.
this year with Sarah. We
Kitties.
Over and over and over, and I really became more enamored with him. Especially this one. This guy is a serious brain burner. Don't let Beth Sobel's subtle artworks trick you into thinking that this is not an intense game. Now I have to admit, honestly, the cat game kind of threw me off. One of the games
Right.
that probably would have been on my honorable mention list is Isle of Cats. Really solid mechanics in that game. I felt like
The
I don't
cats
know what
were-
happened with the theme. Like,
they were
there's-
scary.
I wanna see
They
the
were
visual
ugly.
on that one because what is going on?
What?
So you have a game for me
What?
today.
What?
Try again.
Wait a
It's called
minute.
I
This
Love
is
Cats. You love cats? Isle, like island. It's a tile-based game. Oh, so it's like Tetris on an island. I see what you're saying. No, there's no actual island anywhere in the game.
It's on a boat.
okay,
He's like the I can't think of the guy's name, but he's like that.
Actually, they're super
guy?
terrifying. It's more like
I don't
aliens.
From,
remember his name either.
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow,
To
wow.
win the game, you just have to keep.
He
all
better
the
say
cat
barely an
humans
inconvenience.
Separated on the boat.
Or I'm
That
gonna need
sounds
to get it all the way off my
impossible. How
back.
could we ever even achieve that? Afterwards, can we at least make the game box into a cat house? Sure, barely an inconvenience.
Yes.
Just for
Cats
you.
are tight. What kind of rewards
Cats are
can we win
tight.
with this game? I mean, at least an honorable mention.
Now I want to play this game.
Oh, now that's a way to do an honorable mention.
My number 8 is Splendor Marvel, and I really like what they did.
What are
with
the
original
odds that
Splendor
all of
and the
Ryan's
Marvel
games
theme and
are
the
not
slight
on
tweaks
anyone
make this
else's
game
list?
plays a lot better than the original Splendor, though it isn't that
Even the
different.
ladies'
That's why it's
list.
so Splendor
Is he 3 for 3 so far? Yeah.
3 for 3 for so far.
Mariposas. What was it?
Mariposas.
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 Wingspan. I was
That's sounding more
She
Italian.
did an amazing job
There?
with this
Neighboring.
gameplay, the migration of butterflies, and I love
The butterflies, they
gameplay
migrated.
fits
It's
the
true.
theme.
From
You don't
Spain
see a
to
lot of
Italy.
games. Mariposas
It's a different
does
game,
that. So
but-
if you're interested in
They're
that at
Italian.
all, check out Mariposas from AEG.
Even if you're not, like I didn't know I was interested in butterflies until I played that game. teaches you a lot of cool stuff.
That's right.
Number 8 on my
Fort.
list is going to be Fort. From
Heard a lot
Leader
about this
Games.
game.
So I like deck builders.
It looks like a
deck
little
builders
kitty
lot.
game.
And what makes this game
does.
unique
That's why
is
Jonah
that
likes it.
You don't get to keep all your
yeah.
cards that you've worked so hard to build your deck with. They can get stolen. And so
Stolen.
that for me,
That's why he
gave
likes
a
it.
very
He can
interesting
steal
mechanic to the game.
cards.
It made it so enjoyable. I've gotten this to the table a few times, and so it's going to take my number 8 spot.
Number 7.
I don't disagree with any of these so far, I think.
Did you know you could get 15% off a limited
I
time?
think Calico is a much better game than the number 8.
Oh, his first repeat. Calico.
Massive combination of things that you need to try to be working on. It's a puzzle. And
Expected more from Ryan.
the
Right?
combination
Come
of
on.
stuff. I think
This should have
it's
just been
it's
RPG Alley.
It could have been. It could have
one
been.
of
Cats.
my favorite games this year. This
Oh.
is called Merchants of Dunhong in the number 7 spot for me.
Could he
It's a
read that
Rondel type game
Chinese?
where you're doing
Man.
set collection.
Kevin's talented.
And you're
Wow.
camel around the rondel, taking separate powers.
I didn't know he was so bilingual.
Lots of variability,
Multilingual?
replayability to the game because
International
these tiles have different
lingo.
size
What's
to them,
that?
so the gameplay changed up a lot. And I really like
What
what's
was
going
Ryan
on
just
in this
doing?
game. I like Rondel type games. So Merchants of
trying to
Dunhong-
Looked like he was
Yeah.
seriously questioning Kevin. Yeah, he's back there like Kevin has no idea what he's talking about.
But, you should be able to get it online.
He was trying to read
Really
the
want to.
Mandarin.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Number 7 for me is going to be Chrono Corsair. So I like this game because it's kind of mean. And that's just
Yeah.
my style of game. So
He's a
in
Chrono.
this game,
This-
right, so don't play with me.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
I'm gonna win.
Kevin's
In
like
this game,
expectation
it's all about,
list. This one dropped way
getting
down.
the most time gems to win, actually. And so you're maneuvering
Oh, he
through
didn't
these
like
different
this
times of the
game.
day,
But apparently, if
sunset,
you like
sunrise,
making people miserable,
evening and things like that,
like
trying to
Jonah,
collect these time gems.
then
it's the game for you.
Every card,
The
almost
last
every
two.
spot that
Yeah.
you go on the board, it's all about area control.
Tammany
and you
Hall's
can,
gotta
like,
be on
take
his list.
people out so
Tammany Hall's gonna be
easily
top
with
three.
different actions.
Number 2.
And
I'll say top 3.
TMG has put out Chrono Corsairs, and it's going to make the number 7 spot.
For no other reason than
Number 7 for me
he
is
won
Project
twice.
L from Board Cubators.
Oh, it's my game.
For games that have
Larry.
It's the Larry game.
This game has
I think this was
something
honorable
cool.
mention on the girls'
You've
list.
got
No, it was
No.
in her list. It was like number
boards that you're
6,
playing in
7
the
or
game.
something.
You've got these really cool chiclety like quality.
Chiclety. There
you go.
I know what I'm talking about.
It's an engine building game, so you're really trying to be strategic about which ones you select at what time and how you lay them out.
I don't
on the board.
understand how
It's
the
a quick
engine
game
works
too,
here.
so
I don't either.
replayability
But it's got
on it.
It
chiclets.
looks more like
It's
like Tetris.
Chiclets and Tetris.
Why is it just L?
Number 6?
It's a shape.
So my number 6 is gonna be
Oh,
Ah,
oh, there it is.
Jonah.
But a top 3, no.
making my list
6.
because it's just mean and I like it.
It's
Because
just
it's
me.
just mean.
3 in a row.
Burrows
Jonah's
or
gonna come and get you, bro.
And,
Have you
it's
played
all
this
about
game with
area
him?
control
Yeah,
and
beat him.
having
When was that?
mob bosses.
Not playing with me.
No, some, I think it was a game night.
He only wins if he plays with me.
Extra actions to
True.
kick him out of the game.
To be fair, we did gang up
And
on
so
him.
Tammany Hall, number 6.
And
So,
then we felt sorry for him.
I'm looking at
I did a little bit.
Ohanami from Pandasaurus Games.
Oh,
This game reminds me
Ohanami?
A little bit of the game.
Yeah.
where you were
I feel
trying
like Will
to
just
lay
said that
cards
wrong.
in,
Isn't it?
ascending
No,
these
it is
stacks,
Ohanami.
but you're trying to get as many
Yeah.
cards as you can onto the table.
Ohanami.
Except that in this case you're drafting.
Seems
and you're
pretty
also
high.
playing your own game, so there's a little bit of a solitaire
Number
feel
6?
to it. But
Nah.
the game,
I feel like games that you could just pull out a deck of cards and play with.
Man, do I save this card?
Oh,
to score
like
big points at the end,
trick-taking
or do I-
games?
It's gonna mess
Yeah.
up my numbers. What do I do? Really, really beautiful artwork. Played it a ton of times. Really fun to teach to other players. It's a quick one that you can just pull out and play real easily. Ohanami.
And not last but not least for number
Ah.
6 is Super Fantasy Brawl.
There he
Upside
is.
down.
Upside down.
All right.
From Mythic Games. I
Games.
think this is an awesome game.
Doesn't it look
is
like the
a huge
NFL?
box,
It does.
but really, the game itself, but
Looks
there's
cool.
twists to it, so there
Whoa.
is some strategy.
It's not
It's like
bad.
a stadium.
There's both
It's
a
pretty
2
good.
or 4
You
player
played it?
variant,
Yeah.
and they play
Yeah.
very differently. So it's
You can have
it's
all
pretty
kind of
cool.
different
I like,
champions and-
both
Nice.
ways to play.
Definitely
everybody
expect
check
that
out
on
Super
Ryan's
Fantasy Brawl.
list.
Number
Yeah.
6.
Will's
Definitely
doing
fits.
Games that catch my
karate.
attention are ones that have beautiful artwork,
Holy.
unique themes, table presence, holy festival of colors meets a lot of those. Where he's got all that going on. The table presence is cool with as you're throwing these powder tokens at other players on the board.
Powder
you're moving up
tokens.
the different layers
I think
and things
they're
like
power.
that. So holy
Are you sure?
games.
Powder
really, really
tokens.
Cool. Number 6.
I don't
Number
know.
5. My number 5. Again, I'm
What?
stealing.
No.
What?
Super excited.
I think Holy
Oh.
is a wholly much better game than number 6 spot, so I'm moving it to my
what?
number 5.
Anything about it, you
It's
just say that
wholly
It's
better.
still a great game. I love the interplay.
I don't know.
Oh, so I like this. I like
There's
this.
so many ways to
I'll
get
just let it
points.
play.
It's a lot of fun. You should check it out.
He's just saying it's fun. It's number, like, we're not watching the same B-roll over and over
Right.
again.
This
Right.
is a
Beyond the sun.
worker placement
Space.
with some tech tree going
More
on.
space.
This was in Melissa's list. I remember her talking about it as you are
She
moving
was.
worker placements
Yep.
up the different tech trees and trying to go the different levels.
Is this where
And
Tyler
there's also
Lee
this area control
came
that's
from?
going
Oh,
on
yeah.
as you're moving,
Not Tyler Lee
dice,
again.
that are ships
Is he coming up?
on the planet board and moving them
Should
around
be
the
soon
planet.
now. Oh, there he is.
Good old Tyler.
He's a prodigy.
Entrepreneur.
To be specific,
Prodigy.
and that there is a card that lets you roll the dice. So
That you
She
don't
said-
roll.
She said you don't roll the
Yeah.
dice.
you don't roll your dice. It's just upgrading your ships and
Wait.
things like that. But
You don't
Beyond
roll.
the Sun from Rio Grande.
I don't know.
All right, my number 5 is Gloomhaven.
Ah, yeah.
So here's the thing about Gloomhaven. I don't actually like the game, but this game was so easy for me
How
to get
dare
into.
you.
Have you played
Understand.
Jaws of Wine?
I'm a big
Yeah.
sucker
Better than
for
Gloomhaven?
flip books.
Should be higher than number 5. Does Joe know what he's
Yeah, I
talking
would
about?
I'll put it higher than number
Really
5.
simple
Okay.
for me to understand.
Maybe like 4.
They've kind of got practice missions as you go through it, so by the time you're like,
Ooh.
Now, this game
I want to play this. It looks super
Yeah, I do want to play
It's
this.
a big one, and it's hard to get.
It's too bad nobody has offered to play it with me yet.
Yeah, I wonder where it could be.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to just get it and play it together.
It also
Yeah.
just has really excellent artwork
Ooh.
inside the box.
Inside the
I have a feeling
box.
it's probably going to end up on some other people's lists as well, so I'll save some of the cream to talk about for them, but definitely check out Dwellings of Elder. Number
I feel like it should be an Elvish
All right,
game.
guys, so my number 4 is going to be The Crew.
Oh.
First mentioning of the crew in the guys list.
True.
And a lot of publicity this year, and
It's kinda high for a card game that you can just take out and play.
But
Don't you think?
Win tricks.
I don't know. I thought some other games were better. This is a cooperative
I agree.
transaction game.
I agree.
really did enjoy it. It's got a
It's
bunch
good,
of missions that
but I
you
think
play
there are better
cooperatively
games.
And, you kind of, and I'm going to put it.
I'm surprised that such a friendly game made it so high on Jonah's list of
Ah,
games.
true. Yeah.
Oh, Cubitos.
This is probably not actually available until next year, but
Oh, cheating! Come
Get my
on!
hopes up and stomp on my heart, Will.
Get this out of here! 2021 games.
This game's a lot of fun.
features some of the same, right?
Is it?
Those are fighting words. Boom! It features some of those same replayability types of things that we've seen in the game Tiny Towns, where
Fighting with
cards
cubes?
are different every time you
Yeah,
play
man.
them.
Racing.
Why do they have those big races? I've seen them and I don't understand why.
There's super awesome storage, from what I understand. Only not really, because they follow.
Don't even go in. It's a box without a box.
That is a push your luck type of thing, and you can definitely strategically.
You should ask Sarah what she thinks about that situation.
At least these dice you actually roll.
It's true.
Not like the other game that
how easy it was
roll-less
to
die.
teach to non-gamers because there's a lot going on, but the concept is simple enough.
Also,
that
why
you
is
can pick it up
SpongeBob
very
on the
easily,
front?
and I've replayed this a ton of
SpongeBob's yodeling
Definitely a
in
lot of
his
The Irish SpongeBob.
Irish or like Swiss.
Oh, it could be
I feel like
Swiss.
Swiss cheese.
But it's yellow.
This has it. This has it.
So it's like red hair for the Irish.
Swiss
Number
cheddar.
4 is Fallout, the board game.
That was on
I
Katie's.
think it's
Right.
a lot of fun. Everybody has their own level of the.
I'm
Fallout
glad you think
shelters
it's
that
fun.
They're trying to build on. You're trying to collect resources.
It'd be
and
odd to have a
also,
top 10 game that's
deliver
not fun.
happiness to
This
the
game's
citizens.
terrible.
And with your resources,
But it's
you're
still
trying
on
to
my
build
list.
out rooms in your level that other
That's more
people
Jonah's
then
style,
use
right?
And give you
I
resources.
love this game. Oh no,
whenever
Ryan was
they
that way too.
Use it.
It's not immediately
Oh my.
apparent what experiment
What?
is being run in
Oh.
Fallout Shelter, the board game.
What?
There is evidence that it's just a control group.
What is
of
happening
Vault's mobile
with
game.
Ryan's face?
I don't
It's
know.
actually an experiment to see how many monsters can live inside your vault and still have an overseer elected. But that's just a board game.
I see what they did there.
So I highly recommend it. Fallout, the board game.
Mine is The Lost Ruins of Arnak. This
Ruins
is
of
from
Arnak.
CGE. I love it when
think we're gonna start getting
publishers
some
bring
repeats
together two
Yeah,
different
probably.
mechanics that I love. This is worker placement
Wasn't there
plus deck building.
This was on Melissa's.
and
Circle going around the other way?
perfectly in this game. You have so many different tracks that you can go
Could have sworn they were
up.
going.
Yeah.
The
I think they were going
salad
counter.
as you
Yeah,
can
they're going
choose,
clockwise, sort of.
how
Well,
you want to get your
yeah.
points. Do I really want to focus on the deck building? Do I want to do more of the worker placement? So Lost Ruins of Arna from CGE, very awesome.
Purchase code from Final Frontier Games.
Whoa.
Ooh. This was not on the ladies' list at all.
Designed their game. I may enjoy this a little bit because I designed all the instruction manuals in it. If you had trouble learning the game, it's my fault. You may have also learned the game because in this game, everyone is a totally different player playing a totally different game. One huge game that you
Why
all
are
play
we
together.
playing together?
Ocean
We're
Explosion.
not even playing the same game.
Different ways. Really interesting stuff going on
In
in
Peter Pan's Island.
He's cheating a little bit.
Uh-oh.
It may not be available in stores.
Oh, another one. Get it out of here. That's
Are
2 in
any
a
on this
row.
list available now?
Actually got a steal. So
Oh.
here I go.
Oh. Oh. This should have been higher.
Put it in the number 3 spot for me. This game is good. I like it. Okay. So here's the
So
thing.
what's above
Earlier
this?
with four,
'Cause I know he
it's
likes
like
this
deck
a
builders,
lot.
And this dice
Cubitus?
kind of hits all the right
Cubitos.
notes. So
Oh,
one of the things that
sorry.
I love most about it is that it plays quickly. Cubitos from AG, number 3. I give you permission.
Good call. Good call. I like his
Do you think
explanation.
I'm going to steal a game? Do you think I'm going to steal a game? I am not stealing a game. We actually don't have
Oh.
a game with us.
Boo.
Played Whistle Mountain. I think a lot of us really
Didn't-
enjoyed that. This
No, the
game,
ladies
Resident
didn't have
Whistle
it.
Mountain,
That's right.
Yeah, Melissa
It
did.
was on the list, but did she have the
Because
box?
you are putting
Oh,
your
no, no,
dirigibles
no.
that have different
They
sizes
didn't have the
around the board to take actions, collect resources.
How did they play
And
it
you're
if they
placing
don't
tiles on
have
the
the
board.
box?
I like this game specifically because there's some tension going on in the game as this water level is rising. You
Some
really
things
have
we
to
just
watch
don't
out
get
that
to
your
know.
workers don't drown.
Mysterious.
So definitely a really cool game.
He is a magician.
From Bezier Games Whistle.
How is he going to put it in the boxes? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Did you want to get a chance to play this? It might have made you
Need some graphic design over there. What is this?
I think you'd like
If
this.
only.
Yeah.
Stygian Society.
All right.
Stygian.
My
Stygian.
number 3
What is that?
Stygian Society
Stygian.
from Ape. I think it's really cool because you're like
Is it Ape
RPG
or
classes.
APE?
You have different abilities
said
that
Ape.
activate with these little cubes, but in order to activate them, you have to have them fall down through this tower.
Ooh.
You don't know what's going to come out
It's
of
a
the
dice tower.
round. So you put them in. They may not come out that round. They may come out later. I think that is a really neat idea. So Stygian
Interesting.
Super curious about that one.
number 3.
Unless
Number 3.
Number 2.
Number 2.
2 already? Oh, there it is.
So this
The
Melissa's number 1.
Tekken-U. Yeah.
Okay. We're close.
This is a dice drafting game where you are taking
It's true.
dice from
Santa Monica
different areas
still
of the
hasn't
board.
appeared on Ryan's list.
There's this obelisk.
true.
that's changing
Oh,
sort of
wait, what are you getting me?
Not a thing. Who did?
How dare you?
really
You had your chance.
different sides.
I still have a chance. Let's
Different
see.
colors matter because
Oh, it's too
you
late
take the
now.
die
You
for
can't get to
the
number 2.
resource
There's no
color,
way
or you take
This is
Santa
number
Monica's
one?
number is going to
Two
be
or
Ryan's
one?
2 or 1. I mean, he's holding
Well,
the
it's
gun.
clearly not number
Yeah.
2.
No way.
to build up the temple or to get these cool
Unless it's hidden
cards,
under.
and really awesome.
Ryan might
Number
lose
2
his RPG
came
player
Obelisk of
card.
the Sun from Board and Dice.
If that happens.
My number 2, I had to steal.
Uh-oh.
So I'm taking it from Kevin's
Oh.
number
Oh.
7 spot.
It's
I
that
believe.
good.
The
Merchants
something
of
or other.
Doonhong
That's
is
right.
gonna make my number 2 spot. Here's the thing: it's fun, it's fast, it's got a little bit of strategy, but the reason it's gonna be my number 2
I feel like
spot
Jonah likes
is
the
because
quick
the
games.
First time I played
He
it,
doesn't
it was
like,
one of those when we
yeah.
finished,
Doesn't
and it
like
was
the
He didn't like
Epic.
Gloomhaven, but he liked
I
Jaws
could
of the
play
Lion.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4 more rounds of that
Yeah.
without even blinking, and because of that, it's gonna make my number
Good
2
call.
spot.
My number 2 spot.
Short
is going
games
to
that
Scooby-Doo Escape
you can
from
hate
Haunted
people
Mansion
with.
game.
Escape room?
Really?
I mean, I love a Scooby-Doo.
This surprises me.
Is super
Me
fun.
too.
The theme for it is incredibly immersive. It's the perfect.
You can see Jonah's face is
an
like,
escape room.
Will
You
does
play
not know what
all
he's talking
characters
about.
in the game. It's really easy to walk through. It's family weight, although the puzzles in it are still challenging. Even though I was doing the puzzles with my kids, it still took me a good 2 hours to get through.
It's a fun game.
Beautiful game where it's
But it's an escape room. You only can play it
So if
once.
you want to cut it in
And-
half and play it in 2 sessions,
Yeah.
you can. It also repacks perfectly in the box.
Doesn't seem like a number
Unless
2
you
to me.
repack it wrongly, Will.
Before you move on and lose all the pieces.
Did that happen to somebody you know?
They've all
Possibly.
enjoyed it as well.
When I played it after, Will.
Really excellent game. I don't know if it would have made number 1 if it was replayable. It would be even higher.
If it was
really
replayable?
excellent, really great stuff in.
I feel like it would have been an escape room if it was playable.
All right, my number 2 is
Ooh,
Etten
Etten.
from WizKids.
This is a solid game.
Was so fun. It was
I agree.
really cool.
Isn't this a
there
game
are
you play
different
against the people
factions,
next to you or
and
something,
play
or the
Yeah,
person
it's
across
like-
you,
plays
or
very fast.
you can
You're
play
two-headed-
like
two-headed giant
everybody's doing
fighting
things
another two-headed giant. Yeah.
simultaneously.
you get to play like
You
with
are
like
allied with the person on one side
15
and
people or
enemies with the
something in
person
this
on the
game.
other.
If you have
So
multiple sets,
alternate
yeah.
back and forth drafting cards with your ally.
No, but can't
between
you
the
play
card
this
you
a
have
lot?
in hand, and
Yeah.
then the,
I'm pretty sure I saw Ryan
cards that
teaching
are
some
out
people to play this
drafting
game
with
and
your enemy. So
crushing
you
them.
are like-
That sounds
kind
right.
of like the Kevin style.
Ryan's good at doing that.
that sort of strategy
He is.
a lot of fun.
I've played a few games
Only
from
reason it's not my number one. is
learning
because
from
I
Ryan and got
odd number of
clobbered
really
in the
fun.
process.
people trying to teach 7 people. That is a nightmare.
Although I think I beat him the first time I
If
played.
everybody knows what they're doing,
But he was learning
it
too.
is amazing. If everybody doesn't know what they're doing and your attention is diverted so that you have to like focus on each person's turn and it's not simultaneous, I don't recommend it.
Oh, you
Good
took your turn
point.
at the same
Definitely
time?
check it out though. It
Yeah,
is
each,
worth
like, if
my
I'm across
time.
from you, we can be playing at the same time as other people.
Interesting.
All right, number 1.
Oh,
Are we going to have
made
any
it.
matches? Oh, no.
Oh, Court of Miracles.
Ooh.
Wow.
Is the Court of
Interesting
Miracles
game.
from Lucky Duck
On
Games.
no one else's
I,
list.
Right.
love this game
Shocking.
Even
That's-
before I opened the box.
He's only had 2 doubles
Is not
Yeah. Calico
Holy and Kelly.
It is just a great time.
and Fallout
I
3.
love
3.
the different.
This game is actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
There are definitely.
I don't hate it.
Strategies, and you don't know what strategy you're going.
Didn't I make you lose?
And you don't know what everybody.
Or did
else
I
is
make you
doing.
win?
No, you made me win.
Yeah, that's
Good
right.
man.
Yeah.
Good man, Dan.
Play the-
Good man, Dan.
It is pretty cool. It's not that long, and there can be some.
Ryan was pretty
strategy.
miffed
I think
about it.
Try it out.
Dan, why'd you go there?
Mock.
You just let him win.
The crew!
Oh.
What?
Also, shocking.
When I
1.
first heard about this, I thought, I love trick-taking
I could
games.
play that with a
I
deck
would
of
probably
cards.
enjoy the trick-taking game.
Yeah. How could a
love
trick-taking
that
game be
place
number
of my
1?
Through Quest for Planet 9, not just because it has 50 missions plus more downloadable content. I played
Ooh,
this
I didn't have any of the
probably
DLC.
over 100 times. with
So maybe that
so
would
different
change it.
people.
It's a good
I
game.
have enjoyed.
I might like
playing
making
this
fun of it right
game,
now, but it's a good
with
game.
the co-op trick-taking game. We're gonna play it one more time.
It is
We're
addicting
gonna
like
win it
that.
this time. So
We
I
can
love
do
that
it.
You can try again, and try to complete those missions. Some of them
Interesting.
are really, really, really difficult.
Missions,
but I
huh?
love trying to
Yeah.
accomplish them. It has a great sense of satisfaction.
I guess I can
as
make
you
it
are able
different.
to complete it.
Yeah,
So the
because
Taking
sometimes
tricks.
it's like you have to take this number before this other number and stuff like that.
Oh, look at that.
Game Studios, this
Number
game,
1?
impressed me,
Yeah.
as has every other one. of
Is
his
it
films.
really?
I don't know how he does
Is
it.
number 1?
Use the same art, the same.
I think that's what the number was. It was number
Entirely
1.
Different experience every
This
single
was
time. This game features
Sarah's?
a very
Yeah.
cool,
Is he just trying to be like his wife
You're
again?
doing worker placement, but you have to
Yep,
do it
possibly.
in travel.
This list is
around.
basically Sarah
You gotta be
2.0.
strategic about what places you're going to take.
It looks pretty cool.
The tower, you can be building
It does
a
look fun.
collection of the little banners and
The
things.
squire
There's
looks
just,
inquisitive.
A ton of different approaches to
The art
building
on
which
these
I always
games
enjoy.
trip me out,
I
though.
like when I can play the same game.
Not gonna
and try to
lie.
affect my strategy as I play it each time. Whether I'm perfecting the same one or whether I'm experimenting with different ones. I think Chef
Will,
has done a really
blink
fantastic
twice
job.
if you're under duress.
He was able to
Oh.
yet again put out another
Oh, no.
fantastic title
Was that a blink?
matches everything
No.
else, but gives you an incredibly different game.
He doesn't blink very
Find out
often.
if you haven't already.
Oh, there, twice.
Number
Okay.
1. Wingspan.
What?
Oceania expansion.
Oh,
Here's
an
the thing.
expansion.
You love Wingspan.
So 2 matching couples.
And this expansion made it better, right? It made it better. So here's the thing. I really think that if you play this expansion, you're
Can you
not
play
gonna
Nectar
go
in the
back to
second round,
original base
or no?
version of the game. I know some of
That's
you
what I
guys
wanna
thought
know.
That I put an expansion as number one. I don't care, because it's good.
At least he
So,
acknowledges
it's
that maybe
number
expansions
one.
shouldn't be
I
on a list like
really think
this.
Right,
Nectar the
right.
Wild just made it
But if it makes
It's going
an awesome
to
game
be
better,
in my
I'm all about that.
One spot. Good choice. Good choice.
I'll take it.
What a fantastic
Will you?
lineup of games. Thank you guys for watching.
I suppose it's all right.
Genuinely be curious to know whose Opinions, did you line up more with personal?
Different 1,000 likes.
I'm gonna say probably not Jonah.
And then we're picking a winner from the comments.
Because Jonah has a lot of hate in
So
his
we're gonna
list.
give away
We're gonna give away those
the number one.
Although his top
It's
5
gonna be awesome.
Right.
are
You really
nice.
should play
6.
Wingspan if you haven't played it. I'm happy to give it to
Tammany
you.
Hall's a
Just gotta-
pretty vicious game.
Comments, right?
But it's a good game.
We should
It's
say,
good.
Go check out the girls' video.
We should.
This is not the top 10 nice games of
Just to see
2020.
how awesome it is, and like it, and share it with your friends.
Maybe that's why
You can
Chantel's
also
always
like it.
stressed.
But you have to
Because he's playing hater games.
Exactly.
That's it.
We've got going on.
That's right.
We appreciate you.
He might be onto
onto
something.
See you in the next one.
And she wants another kitchen that he hasn't gotten for her yet.
True.
Check out my top 10 if you haven't already.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Waiting the whole time.
Who's that? Top 20, top 10 board games for kids.
You're a soft.
Check it out.
You should have. Things unsaid, but dwellings of elder.
Say that again. Say it again. Say it again.
Top 10 games of 2020.
And 2021, apparently. So what did you think of this one?
They definitely cheated. Yeah, I'll
Cheated.
agree with that. Like, they watched the girls, they knew what they were up against, and they said, "How can we make it better?" And they made it better. I'm gonna say they made it better. That was an awesome video. It was half an hour. It was half
that why
the
it was
time of the
better?
ladies. You gotta admit that goes into it. That for sure goes into it. You see half an hour versus an hour. Which video are you gonna watch?
Depends who it is.
If you have half an hour to watch a video, which one are you gonna watch?
I feel like Tom Vassell would
Yeah,
disagree.
man. No, it was good. I liked their fun interjections of like pitch meetings and board game theory. That was
yeah.
good creativity there. Maybe the ladies can play off of that in future years. As far as board games, though, I suppose we should talk about that. What?
Yeah. Which list did you like? Trying to remember whose
I already
list.
said probably not Jonah's, although his top 5 was solid.
Jonas was pretty good, besides that expansion thing at the top.
That was the only expansion, though, right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I would probably say, Will was probably my closest.
Will had some good ones. I do tend to line up a little
Kevin's
bit
was
more
pretty
with Ryan. I like a lot of the games he likes.
The weird games that nobody else has played.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Court of Miracles, I won that game for you.
I won that game with your help. I'll allow it.
Yeah, I mean, they were all solid lists. I don't think there was anything on there where I was like, okay, maybe Scooby-Doo. I have a hard time with that.
Scooby-Doo is good.
I haven't played it.
It was pretty high for Scooby-Doo.
It felt really high for Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
But
maybe like a number 9.
maybe that matches Will's personality. Yeah, I mean,
He is pretty shaggy these days.
but good list, a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it was a different take, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Took my idea of putting the draft up on the board.
Your idea?
Oh, I mean, and a fellow reviewer's idea. But yeah,
It's okay. That's why they hire us. That's why they pay us the big bucks to come up with awesome ideas like that.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I guess that's it.
I think so. Yeah.
Because we stopped talking. And
Don't know where to go from here.
Awkward pausing and nervous laughter. Well, see y'all. And we're back.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. That was quite delightful. Would you say, Larry, that you were tickled pink?
Indeed. Tickled a very light shade of pink.
Or was that tan? I can't remember.
No, please.
Thank you again for joining our delightful little corner.
Wait.
Oh.
Before we leave, I
Larry
have some
has an
news.
invisible earpiece, apparently.
News. We are able to give away a game.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed, it's Calico.
Oh, yes. So I don't have to play that again.
No, you don't.
Or ever.
Yes. But some of them...
Wonderful news.
Someone must play it.
So, to keep me from playing Calico, please, 2,000 of you, like this video, share it with your friends, comment down below, and we will pick one of those people who comment on the video to give away our copy of Calico. So, if you love me, like this video, so I don't have to play Calico.
Please. And with that, we bid you adieu.
and aloha.
Outstanding performance. Oh, why hello there. I did not see you. Aloha. I forgot I was supposed to start.
I mean, I can if you want.
No, it's fine. I just forgot.